People are going. Bless up again. Out there. For our next night. A reasoning. And today I go well serious. Today I go show you how Jamaica set up in terms of why certain things just happen and why certain things just can't happen. Big up to who they have so far. Big up to everybody who are listening to the playback there. Roger, big up. I feel that I wait for some more people forward in before me start saying what I say about the matter. I wait for some more people. But bless up to everybody who there so far. Bless up to everybody who there so far. Separate and apart from music, you know. The channel I go talk about Jamaica and some things. So, in our workings in Jamaica. Because the case, yeah, just so happen. It just so happen. It make me look on something certain way. And just shape me it. Imagine the case, yeah, that's something, yeah, the incident, yeah. I mean, 2023, so 2 years ago. 2 years ago, right? And if you don't know what happened, I give you a brief synopsis of what happened. So the residents them where they're close to the Rakobe River, right? Rakobe is a river in Jamaica, St. Catherine. I think it runs through part of Clarendon too, but a big river, large river. If you live in St. Catherine, you know Rakobe River, right? So Wisynco is one beverage manufacturing company, manufacturing and distributing company in Jamaica, right? One of the biggest, probably even one of the biggest in the Caribbean too. So they have their facilities, and apparently them have one pipe where it run somewhat close to the Rakobe. So this a pipe now, it burst. And whatever them have with channel in other pipe, they can go to wherever it go to. But I assume say go to one safe space, right? Or you would have go to somewhere where them able to treat whatever run another pipe there, right? So now them have a break in another pipe there. And the water leak and Rakobe. And it don't look like so them know. And you know, so sometimes them there's something that can happen really and truly. The company wouldn't know, right? Until somebody see it and raise an alarm, right? So them don't know. So that go on. And how the residents them find out now is they must smell the river, and the river have a foul smell. So the river have a foul smell. And not only that, there must be dead fish afloat on top of water and river. So when them see that, you know, them raise an alarm and notify the authorities. Now, something like this would have fallen under the jurisdiction of NEPA. So NEPA, National Environmental Planning Agency. So they make a link to NEPA. And NEPA, you know, start with them investigation, right? And Them find the pipe and then find the source of the leaking. Fast forward 2 years, all of that going, right? Them have NEPA in a court. So NEPA in a court, and Babsy bless up to everybody who forward in again, see me. So them have NEPA in a court. You don't know from yes, Roger. But you know reach a nice part yet, Roger. It no reach a nice part where make what they say, when I night. So you reach a court. So court, it there. I don't know court going on. And in the proceedings, the case get thrown out. So the court dash for the case. Because the DPP say, boy, them now no evidence for continue with the court. So them now no evidence, right? And the case get thrown. Everybody has said, what kind of either thing? I pay them pay off this people and that the people. Well, maybe so, but I don't think that are the case. But we not rule out now, right? So we hear on the show say, say, as with them say they never have enough evidence. So I say, well, if you don't have enough evidence, right? When I say in a court, and everything matters, So not because we see the foul, we are smell the foul smell from the river and we are see the dead fish them. We need proof. The court need proof. Solid proof. We say at the leaking from the pipe, whatever leak from the pipe going at the water, cause the fish kill, right? Apparently NEPA never do them investigation correctly. In other words, they must say NEPA never do them job, right? NEPA never do them investigation for find out say, all right, the source, which is the pipe or broke and a leg or whatever in the water, whatever from that pipe were leaking at the water cause the fish kill. Them never do them investigation, and well, at least that's what it sound like, right? Because remember say we don't know, we're on the outside, we look inside to this thing, but that the court say, right? And them get wet. Nothing for Wisynco, no charge, nothing at all. Now, this reminds me enough case what we see in Jamaica, right? Because the law set up in our way, and I remember saying, and a way you do, a way you can prove in a court of law, right? So if you can prove in a court of law, say, whatever claim you bring against whosoever, whichever company, then you're not going to win. You're not going to win. And the judge will throw it out. And you're going to lose. Such is court. You may be guilty in the court of public opinion, but at the court of public opinion. In a real court, it not go fly. And that was go on. And a big something. Big something. But this one I first. I not gonna be last. Where we see cases like this. We see cases like when the guy with them say the X6 shooter, we see case like that and something similar. Something similar happened with that case. And we can definitely look on that and say, boy, it look like money grease muddy palm. Based off for the outcome of that. Right? We can see that and say, boy, you don't look right. We can obviously see that, right? But this we can't really say nothing against Wisynco. the powers that be, which is NEPA, did not do them due diligence. And we always see it. The powers that be. You see, Jamaica go forever stay the way it is, because you see, until we get serious with certain things, then we are going forever have stuff like that. Stuff like this are going to happen, and then it are going to just sweep under the rug, and then everybody forget about it. And it's sad. You see whole heap of cases like this. I see them result. The authorities them nah do them due diligence. And the people them end up suffer. Cause I know say enough people that river they feed, And with the fish kill, I know say enough food literally get back out of people mouth. No food or whatever. You say you enjoy the river, you swim in the river, you can't even swim in it again. I don't know if them fix that now. I would assume because that 2 years ago that incident happened. Somebody assume said the river fix it, right? I think me did hear to in the report. So apparently them did lego back some fish in the water like fi make the population grow back, like recover from the damage. Me don't know how true it is, right? But that them say. So if it does, we have to go with them say, cause so them say, right? So again, the people them suffer, and the people them feel it the most. And not come out of it. I would say this like the the government agencies, a lot of them in Jamaica really and truly them operate like an analog clock. We're in a digital age and them operate like an analog clock. Not for government agencies. Even our police. Police right now we see I get somewhat modernized, police and the military, but like so in a certain aspects them still there we're still there way behind time. With a back world like at some draconian days we still now when it comes to certain government agencies. Whenever you conduct business with other government, if you don't know certain people, that's why it come down to no fight time. If you don't know certain people, I can make certain phone call to certain people where within a certain agency. Trust me, that is a nightmare. It's a nightmare. And I simply you are try to do the right, You try to do it right in this country. You try to be a law-abiding citizen. And the powers that be are force you if you take up matters in your own hand. That's why powers that be are force you. That's why you have so much jungle justice, That's why you have jungle justice where just rampant, because the people them don't trust the authorities to do them work. I would say CVM or TPJ. One of the news network them apparently. I think a TVJ. So them are the one basically investigation. So what them investigate is basically police them and them depend them phone. So when them look, them go like various places like in a corporate area and see police them in action. I do them work, right? And them depend them phone. And them make note of how long them depend them phone and like what happening in them surrounding. And it's crazy. Man upon them phone and like them, you're depending on phone, they're distracted, man. The man oblivious to what going on. All kind of something can happen on this manner, like him head buried in him phone, And that is a chronic disease where enough people just have. Enough young people and old people like having at this day and age. Like them addicted to them phone. Like we always a scroll through the phone. Always a do, right? What are we guilty of that? But it just goes to show you. It's like the man them there work and the man them not there work. And then enough of the government agencies at that they are fine. It's like people them there work, but them not there work. Like them deal with you one way. Like them not remember say them are Jamaican themselves. Like them forget all of that. Like them not remember none of that. Like them are something else. I thought I come down to the two class them with twins there. They're in our country. Which is the ruling class and the fooling class. That's the way that I come down to. How we go fix this? Well, really and truly, the only way we are going to fix enough of them something is we who feel it the most, meaning we the ordinary people. It a go take somebody from our background to get involved in a politics, and by some miracle, them no get corrupted like who did it, and them do the right. That's the way it a go take, Somebody from our background will feel it and know it, have to go find themselves in a these position of authority in the country. Because enough things are going on in this country and enough things where certain man get with, If the legislation did correct, if it did good, if it did solid, then it would be impossible for a man get away. Because when we look on it, yeah, mindset, and trust me, we like love how we like the mindset. People could ask where you talk, but when you tell them about mindset. But anyway, it a go take that. And enough of the who you see in a Jamaica, you see, them reach one point where them have them not return. Them cross the bridge, them not return. So then the people, may I tell you, if certain things change, them have to go get moved out. And certain people will get extinguished. For some of them, something may change in our country. That have happened. Because can't, I don't know if anyone out can imagine. I don't know which country they're, Roger, but imagine something like that happening in your country, wherever you're. May I assume saying they are Jamaica, right? What do you think would happen? Like big and serious. What do you think would happen? What do you think would happen with a company like that? Right, it's here, Roger in the US. Me bombard. So Roger, Roger, imagine a company in America do something like that. What do you think would happen? What do you think would happen is something like that happening in New York City? Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy. Hey, me can't tell you. And regardless of who for company, that company they would have to go broke down and bill over back. Because the amount of lawsuit we would have reached that the company there. Me not ask Christ. But in Jamaica, the court have throw the case because we not do the right. The powers that be, the investigative bodies, not do the right. And really and truly, at them the people that them supposed to know them job inside and out if you can enact certain things, They're supposed to know the law and know when needs to be done. So that's why I hear some people that say, boy, somebody get paid off, Because when they look on who run Wisynco, right? The family name there. The family name there, right? Mafood. I love like change, like the mafu. Come, they want to. I'm not sorry, I never do this before me forward on. Like, but they want to get like the origin of them because as much as all them there Jamaica and them run big Wisynco, them not originally come from Jamaica. And that we find ourselves to, in Jamaica, And for the people who run some big corporation in Jamaica, they don't really come from Jamaica, Them check their lineage, Them come from some European country or maybe India or Middle Eastern country, maybe even American too. But yeah, they never come from Boya. And them forward, and them normally forward. The them family, when you look on the majority of them, the kind of people, them family come here like from early. So them forward Boya like from the 50s and 60s, them the way there. And like them the circle. And them, them go about them business until when you fast forward to this day and age, this a family own that group of company and that group of company there. And basically all one family, them control the manufacturing of, say for instance, drinks, or them control the manufacturing and distribution of certain food, like say for instance potato, or so, like you name it. You name it, man. Hey, Roger, them are gonna know how to manipulate the system because they are a part of that said system, They are a part of the system, so them are gonna know how to manipulate that system. What does I call a spade, right? Them bound for know. Them create the system. Them link with the Senate. Them link with the Senate, right? Which is the Senate are really the people them who them have the power if can change certain things in our legislation, right? Them can create law or amend law and make it be a thing where the court them have to abide by them said law, right? Because at the end of the day, that's how you get to change certain things. You have to put certain things in a law. You have to put it in a law and get certain people and make an example of them. But that way just lacking and missing. That's why we end up in this situation, with Wisynco. And like I said, there are more than one like group at this company. All right, you have a set of man who are just like William Mafu and the Mafu family, and them run big corporations in this country. Big corporations. Matter of fact, one of the next thing we see like on the rise in this country is gated community. So you have this HIPAA gated community, right? And trust me, people, I'm gonna say this. You see, if you were a Jamaican and you're living overseas, right? If you have not, I would encourage you to own one piece of, if I even want 1 acre, somewhere, some part boya, for own it. Because you see, enough of the place them say boya where build, enough of them gated community here. If you know who behind them gated community, trust me. And who I sell it and who I buy it, loan foreigner. So man come in, man acquire land, and them line up them gated community. And the gated community them have all kind of things. Like the community the only way you want to move out of that community or leave the community is for work. And that's if you don't work from your yard. Because the gated community have everything you don't need. And the house them look futuristic, modern design and modern finish. It look like one like some house that look like low and modern house, like foreign house. And for buy them the house there, you have to have foreign money. Cause all of them house there, as far as me can see, I'm listed in US dollars. Imagine, you're going on one neighborhood, right? And the 2,000 odd square foot lot with one house pan it. And them a house, in them a community, them rarely pass 3 bedroom. So normally two and 3 bedroom. Rarely pass a 3 bedroom, right? So say one single family house lot. And them the house there cost between 200 and odd thousand US to as much as 500,000 US for your outside that now community. It depends on which parish dinner and how them set it up and thing. Because that affect the cost and everything, the location and everything. Such as real estate, right? But imagine you're there at Jamaica. Our house at Jamaica. A cost 500,000 US. Imagine. And that they also would have consider one starter house, because 2 bedroom house, and one big family, and one single family dwelling that, mother and father, and maybe one, maybe two people. But this of them there. And trust me, the house them get sold. The house them get sold. There's not one of these communities that I have seen, right? And you make me quote the price them for like one house, and people buy them and people live there. Now mind you though, some of the people them obviously they're not Jamaicans and them not born in Jamaica, but them have house of Jamaica. Them have house of Jamaica. Trust me. Trust me. You have certain people where them have it like that and they are not Jamaican as well. They don't come from Jamaica. And them a buy all how much of them house, like all 4 or 5 of them house. You know what them do with them? Them rent them. So them buy 4 or 5 of them house in them gated community. And them rent them, Airbnb them. They make money. And you as a regular Jamaican, you can't even afford to buy one. You can't even afford to buy the lot, much less to buy the house. That's how the Jamaica get gentrified. Jamaica get gentrified, Roger. That happened with Jamaica. So look for now, people like the Mafu them are gonna be the new Jamaicans. That are if you know wise up. Mafu them are gonna be new Jamaicans. And we are gonna be like some peasants in our own country. Because they're already in a parliament. They're already in a parliament and them run parliament. Them in them position of power there. And make law, create law, pass law. This for them them have them the control them. To get contract and issue contract, multi-million-dollar contracts. Them have them the power there. Ah, Justin Roger, as me say, if you never have the intention to have nowhere Jamaica or to live back at Jamaica, trust me. Because that's how enough people are foreign doing, my friend. Enough people go overseas and them like them lose the plot, Because really and truly, when you go overseas, you're supposed to go over there, make your money, and you're supposed to come back to Jamaica. But you have certain things where I work against that, meaning you have some people where the more them the kind of people that stay out of the country, I better for them. So the more the people who actually left out of the country go foreign for make something of themselves or make some money for come back, them a fight against that. That's why you see them putting on the news say, oh, returning resident them kill, and the story them are always the same as him done build him house, them kill him and this and that and that, and then they're scared for certain people, you know. Then there's something scary because imagine you go overseas, you walk out your suitcase, you make something of yourself, and you finally make something of yourself, and you start make some money. You say, all right, man, I come back to my yard, and I'm gonna go build my house, yeah, and then go build their house, and as them build their house, somebody come kill them in night. As a scary situation for somebody go over for and go work out their suitcase, we got achieve that, finally achieve that, and they even get to reap the benefits of it. Scary situation that would make somebody who they you know say them not bother. Them not even bother with that. Why sense? Make nobody come bad mind them and kill them off. And sometimes that's another story behind it. And I say nobody bad mind them. But sometimes that I go fit the narrative and that I go come out them. And I believe that there are powers that be that them force this agenda if make the returning resident them scared to come back. So them can't even build up back this country the way it should, right? Them can't get, and them in turn I go have and keep power. Because believe it or not, you know. Believe it or not. You see the hotel them and the hotel owner them in league with enough of them foolishness, you know. Because you see when you have a hotel and them people are maximize them profits from the hotel, you know? And this is how them do it. Them put everything at hotel. All kind of stuff, them just put it right at hotel, right? And then make it as Jamaican as possible. So them allow the staff them to feel like operate as normal. Them not really make them like conform to no, right? So them operate as them as normal as a Jamaican, right? So when the people them come, when the foreigner them come, they don't need to left the hotel. They don't need to left the hotel to get the Jamaican experience. Them can't stay at hotel for all of the time when them expensive. They must spend 1 week, 2 week, month. However, them stay at Jamaica is like they might get the Jamaican experience, might get the full Jamaican experience. So them don't need to left the hotel. So them come out, so them left off a plane. One bus take them go straight to a hotel, and them stay at the hotel, spend all of their money at the hotel, and then they jump on the same bus, and the bus carry them back, got the airport, and then go back at them yard. And then we tell we, you know, say the tourism product at work, and it work for we, it can't work for we. Well, not as it should, because people them not benefit like that. Because when a man I go say, boy, them hire how much thousand Jamaican, them create how much thousand jobs from all level, from regular staff to supervisor level. Like that a bull crap. That a bull crap. Because them not even a pay people no solid wage in a hotel like that. Some hotel do it and all of them. So that a bull crap. One of them hotel I want to say, and the powers that be were in league with them. Or would I want to tell with them are the tourism product I work for we. The evidence speak for itself. All them do a big hotel on the beach front them, and when you look, we not even have no free beach. Barely have no free beach. Them take over the whole I see front them. And I don't know how long you're there, Roger. Yeah. Yeah, you know, hey, Roger, me drive basically every day, right? Sometimes I go up on a long journey, sometimes a short journey, right? If you drive from Kingston and up on the North Coast Highway, and say I got Mobile, right? Let's say I got Mobile, because if you got even say I got Negril from them the time, you go see more. But let's say you stop a mobile, and if you look, you will see the amount of developments, the amount of community, gated communities, the amount of hotel we are built, yeah, on a stretch there, as we may tell you. Trust me, like it's unprecedented. So Jamaica is such a bad place, you know. Jamaica is such a bad place, and the American government, we want the citizens them when they might travel to Jamaica to be careful, as if nobody will harm no American citizen, no white person in this country. Yeah, right. No want them, but yet still hotel not start build. They not start build hotel, and them not start build gated community. And the gated community too is just as myself. Why enough of the foreign people, right? Fast sense of security in a gated community, and them cater for foreigners just the same. So if you don't want the hotel experience, you just forward one Airbnb, and gated community there, and get even more Jamaican experience, because you're like you're there on Jamaican home, right? And you're there in a Jamaica as opposed to in the hotel. But trust me, man, Raja, crazy things. Jaja, trust me, man. Raja, if I brought down some things and tell you about in this country, man. If I break down some things and tell you. Because trust me, Raja, the people who are building them hotel, them in league with the government in some way, shape, or form. Because crime benefit them. The more people afraid to go out in a Jamaican society, and the more the tourists them, and more excuse they have to give tourists them. So don't come off of the hotel grounds. Don't leave the hotel grounds. Stay on the hotel grounds and spend all your money with us. Don't go out there. It's not safe out there. As if nobody go harm no white person. It's ridiculous. But it not make sense to them. They just have to push that agenda and benefit from it. BBK sports. So I go on. With the night I talk about a serious issue. Yeah. I don't know if you hear, because you're a man overseas, but I don't know if you hear about that issue. Yeah. Or the situation that will go on with Wisynco and NEPA. You can share for your 2 cents in the comment section, same speed. But yeah, we don't want terrible situation, as a people, Man. See same thing. See same thing. This every time when they real, you leave a resort. So hey, family, them are people that try them hardest and them earnest to make people afraid to left the resort. Them why? Because them want to stay up on the resort and spend all your money and your time there. That them want you to do. They want you to stay there, spend all, because look, you were there, right? And you go get all like Jamaican food them, Because trust me, I got a couple of them hotel already. You get all of the Jamaican food. You wake up in the morning, you get the egg fry with fried plantain and callaloo and dumpling and banana and boiled pumpkin, and you all kind of porridge, and like you don't really need to, And you get that consistently every day, Consistently every day when you wake up in the morning and a breakfast, and you got them hotel there, and you get Jamaican breakfast, and then Jamaican lunch, and then Jamaican dinner. Alright? And that's the thing that them don't want the people them for left no hotel. Them a situation you have in our country. The powers that be allow enough of them something, just like how them allow Wisynco for walk free from this. Apparently somebody never do them work good. Somebody never do them work. Can you imagine? Somebody never do them work. The case get thrown out because somebody never do them due diligence and go test the water and say, all right, them find XYZ in the water, which is a highly toxic substance that came from the broken pipe and XYZ. That is all somebody did have to do, Test the water and then do them investigation and report them findings, That is all somebody have to do, and apparently somebody never do that. So then no case. And the people them feel it. The fish get killed, the people them can't swim in the water, and based off how they hear the residents them there say, some of them couldn't even open them door and them window. That is how strong the smell of the river. That is how strong. Them couldn't open them door and them window. Foul scent. I'm heard of them nostrils. Yo, man, I tell them, man. May I encourage every Jamaican who they overseas, yeah, to invest in something in Jamaica, yeah? Own one piece of land. No matter what them say, no matter how rough Jamaica is, no matter how them say, oh, crime, this and that, your birthright or your birthright. And you need to own piece of your birthright before some of them man forward and come scrape up a whole life. Because enough of them are scrape up already. The beachfront them most side scrape up already. Who now build big old Skluba Wagwan, who now build big old hotel on the beachfront, them a build gated community. You see me? If you live overseas, man, try to get something. Anyway, I go share the link, if anybody want to forward and share them perspective on them matter. Serious situation we in people. Yeah, man, Skluba, because Skluba, at that go on, the man them murder the fish, poison the water, murder the fish. Would I say unintentionally, as far as me see, because we don't know, because them say the pipe, a broken pipe, right? The pipe would have lead to somewhere where whatever are running another pipe, they would have get treated. The pipe broke, and whatever would not go to wherever to get treated, it end up that's the leak out in the river. And at that one. Now I say it intentional, but it did happen. And the fish them dead out. And the water couldn't be it in a much less use. It did happen. And the residents them did a suffer for it. Because as I said, I know say enough people that the river there did a feed. Enough people go catch them fish and feed themselves. Either them eat the fish or them sell the fish, whichever way. But enough people did do that. That may I say that, Skluba. That's what they should be, but again, like as I say, Skluba, somebody never do them due diligence. That them I say. The case get thrown out because them never provide no evidence to say the water where leak from the pipe or go in the river cause the fish kill. So because them never do that, I they say that. Just because somebody never do that. And that them I say. See, I tell them, man, we Skluba, we are gonna need some people like we. I'm gonna say people like we, say people who feel it and know it. In them the position of make them a decision, or in them a kind of them a agency where the government quote unquote a run or a rundown. I need people like we, you know, them agency here. Because this a rubbish, you know. It's a rubbish, you know, like as Mr. Club, I see so many instances like this. There are so many instances where something like this does happen, and are with that company or that the company there, or with that man there and the man there, and the man them just end up get way because the powers that be never do them work, them never do them due diligence. And you can see it because they can tell you of instances even with me where me need to get something done with one government agency. And me have to make phone call and see if me can find somebody who have one link inside there for me can get through with whatever more I have to sort out. Yes, I. Yes, I. That's why I say me not rule out nothing. You understand? Me not rule out nothing. I say, them just do it. It can be a case where them just do that on purpose. They just not do no investigation on purpose to ensure say Wisynco get where. Because Wisynco is a big company. Wisynco are probably one of the largest manufacturing and distribution company in the Caribbean of drinks and juices. Like them do so much things. Big Wisynco. And the same big William Mafu them and the Mafu family. Big family. One of many in this country where them control certain things in other country, and when me say them I make millions and billions of dollars. Trust me. And all of them, or a majority of them, they not come from Jamaica. Them origins basically is them forefathers come to this country in like the 50s and 60s and settle, and them establish themselves, and them make big business. And when you look them descendants, them sometime to them go in a position of power. So it come like it's a plant. Who knows? Maybe it is a plant. Who knows? Whether come like that, then just forward there, forget power, put themselves in a certain agencies, and them control certain thing. Mafia settings this, you know. That's how the mafia operate, you know. So exactly how the mafia operate, you know. The mafia forward in, them have them business where them do, and it's either them put for them people in a position of power, or them bribe certain people in a position of power, so them have them in a them pocket, and them get away with everything, and them do them business. That is how the mafia operate. The mafia settings is mafia settings, man. Crazy, yo. But I just say, like we see this, you know. See this time and time again. And like I said, the only way to change anything meaningfully, somebody like me, put up on the ground, would have to go in a position of power then. And by some grace, if that happen, them not get corrupted. Because see our Asasco, you know, enter in a politics too. I hope, I sincerely hope that he is not corrupted by these guys, because trust me, you know, when you are going on one space where you alone are try to do the right, and everybody else basically go with the same status quo, which is to creep up everything them can, trust me, hard for you will not follow suit. Trust me, Scuba. Every day them feel we. Them feel with them feel with them feel with. It's just like what you're saying in your life now. Look, I mean what that you know. Them people that would set up and around this country, them not really love we like that. Them not love we like that. Trust me, man, them not really love we like that. It's evident. I don't know how people still get up and go vote. And you know you hear the time old saying say boy JLP when give me granny one 100 fowl or this or that or one bag of rice and like from 19 how long something like that JLP or PNP went do for them granny or great granny and them can't switch. So PNP and JLP buy your allegiance for 100 fowl, 100 white fowl. Crazy. Like them and the man them can't do no wrong. The man them can't do no wrong. Everything the man them do is correct enough for them eyeball. Just like what I see in this music here too. With enough people and them artists. With them a champion. The artists never do nothing wrong yet. Them can't do no wrong. No wrong at all the artists can do. Them can't call a spade a spade. Them can't spit justice. The artist always right. Or when they wrong. Yeah. Trust me, man, them infiltrate this them they everywhere. Them they everywhere. Alright. Let me show you something, Roger. Right? So one of my profession I do is real estate, right? And believe it or not, at one of them, somebody with that same last name did in my group when I graduate with, somebody with that same last name. So imagine film four parents them in a drinks manufacturing and distributing, and him now him in a real estate. I'm guarantee you by hook or by crook, he more likely to be a successful agent. More likely. More likely. And that now for be by merit where him do. Can't just be by him being of that last name. Can't just be by that. Trust me, man, we have some people like that. Alright, matter of fact, you have a set of people by the name of Courage Art in Montego Bay. If you're a Montego Bay for any time, or if you come from Montego Bay, if you hear the name Courage Art, you're supposed to know. Big landowner. And I gotta tell you something, people. Land ownership is a powerful thing. That is why the British monarchy is so powerful. My biggest land owner in the world. Yeah? One of the biggest land owner in the world. British monarchy. Check it if you think I joke, man. But anyhow, Courage Art own acres and acres of land. They have a next name. Mafisanti. Same thing. Own acres and acres of land. And just parcel it out. And them sell it to here, so and sell it to here, so. Question is, how them acquire them acreage there in the first place? That's the right question. How them acquire it in the first place? That will require some digging, some investigation. And I might not find the truth. I might not find the truth because no for them transaction they could as redacted like some CIA black ops started. Could have redacted. Can't see this and can't see that. File upon this and that sale and transaction can't open until the next 100 years. Cause so America running with certain things, because them have to document certain things. But them put in a way where the court can't get access to this and that the file there. Figure see no hanky panky until how much years time. And in them how much years time that who did involve more likely dead and rotten long time. So like when you open the file, who you are gonna charge, right? Who you are gonna charge? You can't go charge nobody. No. But all of them something there, tactics. Powers that be just put on them the tactics there, just deploy them the tactics there. To keep power, man. That's all it is. My key power. But I go watch this situation with NEPA, because apparently NEPA said them have a case, So them say. So me don't know what them are gonna do to bring forward no case, because more likely them fix them issues, which is Wisynco. Wisynco could have fixed that issue a long time, so them not no evidence like that to go get. Right? Because as I said, that incident happened in 2023, right? 2025, we don't know. They must fix their issues by now. Them not no evidence to get. So how them are gonna bring forward one case and them not no evidence? They need evidence to get a conviction. So people them just lose again. And them a try to see a face, I talk about them have case. Have which case? So you gotta have case. Where's the evidence? That's the most important thing. Obviously, I go get one conviction. You need evidence. And evidence can't be compromised. Let's have a next problem again. Sad state of affairs, people. Jamaica land we love, land of food and water. Land of food and water. And Jamaica is such a place where them nickname it land of food and water. Enough people don't even have pipe water them yard. The land of food and water. Yo, Jano. Raja, any suggestions? How we go fix a problem, What NEPA go do? What NEPA go do fix that one, Because them feel the people, Them feel Jamaica. Them feel Jamaican citizens. Because this case should have be as where the law practitioners would have say a slam dunk case. That is what this should have been. This should have been a slam dunk case. Where's the influencer strong enough? Yo, big man, you have to go borrow some cartel influence, You have to go borrow some cartel influence here. Because all of this will go on in Jamaica. It take a collective effort to fix. No one man now can fix it, man. So you could have draw for your influence same way and it's still not work out. Who knows? Because Jamaica is a place too, where we don't really support who own, We don't really support who own. I have many examples. Because I Sir Peter about it, man. He never dare tell no lie. We don't support who own. We don't support who own. Make one of you go open one wholesale, yeah? Make one of you go open one wholesale and see what go on. Do it and see what go on. Well, you're not wrong, You're not wrong. Trust me, you're not wrong. Because it's a big one thing. If people them be serious, right? If we be serious like that, I would say, boy, even though that case I get thrown out, right? Even though the case get thrown out. If we serious, how could I do a boycott Wisynco place and things, So how could I do? Just boycott them place and things. But guess what? No, for we're not gonna do that because Wisynco portfolio diverse, Because you will say, all right, you're not gonna buy say for instance, no water, no drinks for them make, but you end up all KFC or well, KFC wouldn't be a correct example. Let's say you end up all juicy, right? KFC would be one night, but let's say you end up all juicy. Because I think juicy was them for supply them with drinks. So you end up all juicy and you go buy buy no true juice. Right? You not buy no true juice. But you go buy one party and one drinks off of the line. That machine will dispense the drinks. Wisynco responsible for it. Wisynco responsible for it. Wisynco provide the machine, the whatever apparatus to set it up, and the drinks them will serve. That is how big Wisynco is. They provide the machine them within enough for them fast food places. Just know, say if you go in one of them fast food places and you see a machine with Coke and Sprite on it, a dispense, Coke and Sprite and whichever else flavor, trust me, just believe say a Wisynco. Let's open a scrubber. Just believe say, just believe me. A Wisynco machine. Anything when you see Coca-Cola, you see one fridge. One fridge, one of them drinks fridge with Coca-Cola upon it. Trust me, a Wisynco fridge. Trust me. That is how big and diverse Wisynco is. So it wouldn't be beyond the realm of possibility if you say them pay money for make sure so this a man not do nothing and fit do no investigation and get no findings for say and them make waste or something some pollutant go in the water and cause the fish kill. Wouldn't be out of the realm of possibility. Because I say them a man operate like mafia, and that is what the mafia does. That is what the mafia does, man. Trust me, So it wouldn't be out of the realm of possibilities that something like that can happen. But we're not gonna know. And the powers that be not gonna do no investigation to find out the truth. So we stuck people until we get rid of them, man. We stuck. Scuba can't tell you because Scuba used to work for one of the government agency them. Scuba can't tell you. Yeah, people don't really love we like that. They don't really love we like that. Alright. Look on a case like this, right? So where me currently live. Apparently them want to consider it a private community, right? So even so, would have in our constituency where a member of parliament would have basically jurisdiction, right? So would have a representative member of parliament, just the same, right? And if you get that man if you do anything in that community, right? Man, I make sure tell we say, boy, it's a private community, and boy, we being a private community, this and that stipulation and Asted and Cowfat, which maybe it goes so, and I would assume say it goes so, right? Why him can't just take up himself and come do nothing in our community, right? Let's say it goes so, but still, you still want to vote, brother. You still want to vote, And our vote can lead to you I get your re-election. So we have to say, you're not a member of parliament. That's the way I tell you, say. Not caring nobody want to tell you. I don't know how me I go rate none of them politicians. I don't know. Why? Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. You see, if only we know the power we have as a people, Cause you see, me say it, Here, me say, oh, cause this is the only way you could have hurt one company like that. Just boycott them. And nobody hear nobody has said that. Hear nobody has said that. Hmm. People are numb, man. People are numb to certain things. You understand what I say? People are numb. Whenever stuff like this happen, whenever them news are break, people talk about it for like a 1 day, 2 day, maybe a week. Then afterwards, back to a regular scheduled program. Call look on when last year somebody talk about he sent on to businessman and a nurse. And last year that. Like the story dead. When I hear nothing but me not see no TVJ, no CVM. I read no paper from when, so maybe them put it in a paper, but I assume so them not put it in there. But when last? Nothing. Case was dead. Or them a do the investigation. Who knows? Nobody don't know. When I get no update, if you said this and that I go on. Nurse them protest for it for a few days. And then after that, when I hear nothing again, swear man. It's like them beat the rebellion out of way, I swear to God. When I rebel against nothing. Beat the rebellion out of it, man. The rebellious nature, they dead with Paul Bogle and Sam Sharp them. Dead with them. And that striving for upward mobility, they dead with Marcus Garvey too. Dead with him. Because Marcus Garvey being Marcus Garvey should have way more respect in this country, but he don't have it. I have more respect of foreign. Marcus Garvey was born here, so I have more respect of foreign. And because them are something, yeah, I have more respect of foreign. We never rate him. We never rate Marcus Garvey. Because I tell you things we don't want to hear. I say, you Negroes, you have to read. Matter of fact, when time him hear him say so, them go to take offense. Say we call Negro. Who the nigga you call Negro? Yo, boy, I'm not tell people. It's unfortunate, huh? It's unfortunate, but that a state of affairs we'll find ourselves in. I wouldn't love each other enough to fight for each other. Because I don't know if you don't know what all the story behind the quote unquote St. Andrew businessman and the nurse. Because how he reaches, is this man parking at the road and he might talk to somebody. And him can't get, and the nurse can't get to go through and go about her business. I mean, I don't know if he nurse pass no remark or probably toot her hand if he come out her road, but whatever she do, it was so offensive, he need to kick her up. That's why I reach her, I mean, I know if not found to drive in Jamaica every day, but I drive in Jamaica. And to the amount of them they sitting there when I see I go in Jamaica, man parking in Migla Road, turn up and a chat to man, and man block this road and like it rampant. Rampant, may I tell you. And guess what? The man them wrong and strong with it too. Wrong and strong. Hey, what do you mean I drive, What do you mean I drive? I go in at home. As me reach one intersection, right? Me only hear me look. One car that me see tires in the road that brake for stop. So till him finally stop. When I stop and I look on this brother in the car and I'm like, what is someone do? Because this someone approach one intersection, and they on a speedway. Him have a jam brake and the tires them are smoking on the road. I want intersection. This brother operates in a BFC, One intersection. And then now, when me look on guy now, like my car, I look on this man. This man now have the audacity now. Drive one, man. Imagine, Wrong and strong, may I tell you, Wrong and strong. That is how enough of them umbrella stay in our country. And mostly man. So, you see a response like that, I'm going to say nothing to him. But I'm just look upon him, so. But you see a response like that. You know what I tell me, say? Support did one woman there drive. What I do? Lord of mercy. Probably would have a next situation like he sent on to businessman and a nurse. If I did one woman did a drive. Because that not for them man, them man have woman strength, you know. And if a woman are driving, you know, then we run up on a woman. Judge God. Boy, we have to put on some more pride in our Raja. I tell the school boy, man, I'm wrong and strong, school boy. Man, I'm wrong and strong. And at that point, with the St. Andrew businessman and the nurse. Yeah, some man of this a country, you know, man. I don't know if I the money. I don't know if I care with him a drive. But from the man then reach certain level, or the man him a whole certain thing. Like nobody can chat to them man there, you know. Nobody can chat to them man there, you know. I mean, I talk about young and old, you know. Because when I just say, oh, the youth, them operate like so. Yeah, but big man operates, you know. Nobody can tell them nothing, you know. Man, them wrong and strong, you know. The man ain't wrong, you know. And then I come behave like, say, you wrong, you know, man. I saw them, man, I behave, you know. Yo, man, I tell you, man. I tell you how it reaches the people. How it reaches us. Jamaica used to be a place where a literal saying the way take a village raise a child. It's a village usually raise the youth them. You could have never, back in the time when me grew up, look, I get a little bit tired. You could have never pass a elder and not greet them. If you do that, you're in a problem with them. And if you feel like say you can't go tell your mother or your father, you're in a problem with your mother or your father too. You better pray so them not go tell your mother and father. Because you get a double dose. That was Jamaica. Now, one Gen Z Jezebel and Chopper. Lone Gen Z Jezebel. That's why the people. We get so Americanized and we not even see it. From the food we eat to how we operate. Yeah. American, you know, love fast food like that, you know. American, you know. We never really love fast food like that. We never really love fast food like that. We love real food, cook food. No? But doubt no for them youth even know like what is yam and banana. You know what KFC do? Burger King, Wendy's. They know that. Trust me, they know that. So Americanized right now. Nothing just it just change. Boy, that's why them say a new world order and a one order, you know, man. One order, you know, man, I tell you, you know. In the near future, we're gonna operate like them people in a Hunger Games, where you have this totalitarian ruler where I rule over the how much district them. Man sure all the Hunger Games them want to play with the people them. Because that them a play with the people them, you know. Only thing them not capture nobody and put them in a no game reserve. Yeah. And go stir up chaos and then fly down in a them red, white and blue suit and say yes we come for save you know after them stir up the chaos. That is how them got to work. cause problem, fling stone, hide them hand, and then forward and now fi come save you when you in your problem. When them send you in a problem too. Be things are going. Hey, if you read in the Bible, you know, me here from before me I read Bible so till me I got Sunday school so till me looking at the Bible a few times. I mean I go tell you me is an avid reader of Bible. Right? But from me know myself from me a youth, pastor preach and them I tell us boy, there's going to be wars and rumors of wars when get from the Bible, right? And that way I see I know people. That way I see right now in 2025 now. Play out now. We I see war go on, yes, yes, and this. So. And we are here the room of them same way. A war about to kick off so because right now we do go on over in Iran. Right now we do go on. Everybody has say boy a World War IV, World War III. Out to kick off. World War III now to kick off now. Boy, but that tell us say we in a World War III already. Only that you know, see no boots on the ground and no big offensive I go on because I don't think nobody I go through that right, you know. Nobody not go through that. And the war I go on, man go stay over them part and them place and squeeze off missile. And pepper one certain part. And I basically who shoot up a white flag and wave it first. And them I lose. Wars and rumors of wars. That's over there right now. Trust me. Lot more for forward, you know. Lot more for forward. I'm sure back in them early 2000s when America they roll out in Iraq and them the way there. People there say the worst time and people did that fret. Wonder if people are fret, you know. The truth shall be revealed, you know. Problem is, will the people believe it? Will the people believe the truth once it's revealed? Because by that time, you know, Roger, by that time, the people in mind might be so warped, them not even want to hear no truth. Really? Like call a spade a spade. By them time the people them good not even want to hear no truth if there's a truth. Good not even want to hear that. The minds of program, you know, it's hard for them to turn back. Just like enough of them people where, as me to say, when I party them by them great grandparents, like all 100 chicken and like for forever, like the whole family indebted to them and them have to vote for that the party there. And this agreement is like in perpetuity, meaning forever, for all time. Yo, God no man. I can't wait to see all this election, I swear. Yeah, you know, we seek better in our job, but guess what? We are seek better, right? But look on this. How much are we actually a seek better? How much are we? Because, say for instance, right? We there, so, we talk about some serious matter. Granted, not a lot of we there, right? So we there. But me there talk about all. Like when I say enough of them man on the internet to talk about. Granted, enough people, what are they over there? Whole heap of people who want to hear mix up and who want to hear whatever they want to hear about such and such artists. That's why I have to do this for a while, Because every time I have to talk about artists, every time I have to talk about dancehall. Yeah, maybe next week me dey on dancehall back again, but every time I have to talk about it, I have to talk about some things that serious because me I tell you say, me not see no blogger talk about this, But me I talk about in the night, But not talk about it, Everybody well focused on cartel and alkaline and popcorn and massacre and bounty can Ray and beat him and rate it. And nobody now say you can't look into them people, Nobody now say enough it look where your artists are doing or talk about where your artists are doing, But we have serious matters to deal with and to talk about too. And this is why I say, yo, enough of them channels that were on YouTube I'm seeing. Like enough of them are super fan channels. Then we tell us say them might represent dancer, them might talk about dancer, but really and truly 99% of them content that talk about one person in a dancehall, and a dancehall is a huge space. There are hundreds of artists, young and old, retired and still active in a dancehall. And every day them get up, them talk about one artist out of the 100. What you call that? I must one super fan. Can't be a fan of the music. If you're a fan of the music, you want to talk about the music as a whole. Yeah? That's what you talk about. But if every day you talk about one person, then you're a fan channel, bro. So just call a spade and make you like move on. And stop behave like say, boy, yeah, this dancehall expert. You're an expert on one artist. And that's if you're an expert too. Because some of them attack and come like them don't know what they talk about. And every day them get up and talk about that specific person. Crazy. Couldn't do it, trust me. I love dancehall music too much. Love my culture too much. What the things that I with what the artists. Because what I'm looking at in a week we're going, I see some music and music video drop now. Couple well now from artists now, from Massacre, Shensia, Skeng, what the artists. Yakster, what the artists. What the artists like drop tune, drop music video. What heap. But only one person, some of them people that just decide for them just fixated on. I will not now go on, Yeah, how you pronounce that? Because I see that music video there, with Shensi and this guy, and somebody else, But I assume say pronounce Asian. But I assume say pronounce Asian. But yeah. But anyway, people, see there, boy. When I know, me just assume. Me just assume say it have to pronounce that way there, and lo and behold. But anyway, people, they have to talk about this. They have to talk about this. Big up everybody who they and pass through and attack. Big up Roger, big up Skluba, big up BBK Sports. BBK, go see me in the comment section, see me. Maybe one of them be on the panel to talk about the footballer, because me and him share the same football club, which is Arsenal. So maybe one of them be on the panel to talk about the Arsenal. That's our next time. But anyway, me have to talk about this, people. I have to talk about this. Maybe next week we'll depend on one different programming. I mean, we're back to talking about dancehall music and what happened in a dancehall music. Maybe because we see Alkaline and now I go do interview with Cliff Hughes. Alkaline I go do interview with Cliff Hughes after Anthony Miller pass him remarks, And I go talk about that too, give my 2 cents on that. Can I look out for that video there like tomorrow or so. I talk about that situation there too. But I'm going to do an interview with Cliff Hughes and I go tune in, hear what him have to say and give my few cents on it same way. Because hey, Alkaline is one peculiar case, man. I swear to God. Boy. But anyway, until then the time. Big up to everybody who follow through, Big up Babsy. Anyway, should I big up Pepper Seed? I'm busy see Pepper Seed. Pepper Seed, what go on? Big up Skluba. Big up BBK Sports. People, if me sure who that there. Me know Skluba, I'm not sure if you know BBK Sports. In talk about Arsenal and some other things too. It's a sports channel. You can check out that channel to see him. See, well, people, time and time when I go see me talk about stuff like this, because somebody need to talk about it. My platform may be small, but I still feel like I need to talk about it, because it's a big blunder, big blunder. And the perpetrator just get away with nothing at all. Not even a slap on the wrist, Not even a slap on the wrist the perpetrator get. Yeah, man, Roger, I work on it, man. As I say, I work on it. Because where I forward from with that platform, man, where I forward from with it, and weight reach, and forward a long way. I remember like the first video like when I dropped to. So to me reach I say I know I do live streaming, Forward a long way. I only go get better. More me, fine tune this thing I more. I'm not even set up a stream the way I have set up it yet. I don't do none of that yet. I'm not set up stream the way I have set it up yet. But in time, I go deal with that. I go have me overlay them and this and that same way too. I go have all of that. Tell us time. Yeah, man, Roger, same here. Just time, my friend. Just time. Yeah, man. As I say in a BB, in due time, as I tell you, say, me and you share the same football club, So maybe one time, me pass through and me give my few cents on the situation with Arsenal, because Arsenal are one peculiar case too, Arsenal is a peculiar case too. Me just there and I watch what go on. And certain things, me not make certain things bother me, because if you follow some of them things, boy, especially with a club like Arsenal, if you follow it some of the time, God no. In due time, Roger, in due time. Trust me, that is an afterthought for me. That is an afterthought for me. You understand? Cause that go forward, yes, but the things I'm want to talk about, the things I'm want to do with that channel, that well more important to me than the simple super chat. But that I go forward. I only family. I only way me can put this anything with regards to Arsenal. I only way me can put that. See, me understand what that club is set up, and me just not make it mad me. Me just accept it the way it is because and I like some me can stay with me there and change. You know, me just accept it the way it is. Me I thought me speak the truth on certain things, you know, because you not gonna stop me from say my opinion, right? But me not make it mad me. Trust me, I don't make it mad me. But may I wait for say, and may I segue a little bit, people. May I wait for say what Andrea Berta I go do because I don't believe yes I can say this man does forward to continue the same bullcrap what did I go on for the past 5 year amash. Me not believe that. Me not believe this man a forward for this continue that because if I saw be the case, might as well the man be keep Edu. Might as well the man when just stay with Edu and probably give him more money for make him quarter give him more responsibility or so. Might as well them do that. But they make him work and them get this man for forward in. And some man forward with all I'm pedigree and I'm belt and him just him out a farm fool. I mean I believe that, my friend. There's more to the story. We just not know not yet. Certain things we just not privy to yet, but may I wait and see. Him have time for me. He coach may not have time, but him have time for me. And may I wait and see what him I go bring forward. But anyway, people, big up to everybody who did there. You know. Big up everybody who stopped by. Big up everybody who join in for the reason, who comment, who like, and who share. You see me? Big up to everybody. See, and big up to everybody who are going to listen for the playback and thing. Big up to Babsy. Big up Scuba. Big up Roger Hines. Big up Pepper Seed, as I say. Big up BBK Sport. Big up Libra. And I want to see Libra tonight. Maybe one next night. Big up Libra. You know, Shpashu there. Holy people start. But anyway, people, that's how we're going to leave it until next time. As I say, I want to look out for the video there with Alkaline. Look out for the video with Alkaline. And look out for the breakdown of the Alkaline interview with Cliff Hughes where I'm going to do in the week or two. Look out for that. Because I have to talk about it. I don't know. But anyway, peace out everybody. Bless up and have a good night.